Hello and welcome back to my page. My name is Jeff. I'm your host for this video where I review VR headset games for the MetaQuest 2, 3, and 3S for people 50 and up. And the reason I do that is I am 62, soon to be 63. My wife is 60, and we've been playing with our MetaQuest headsets. Of course, back when we bought them, they were called Oculus. We've been doing that for over 5 years now, and we really enjoy the headsets. And whenever we went to look for a review of a game to see if, what it's about and if we're going to like it and want to spend our money on it, all the people doing the reviews were easily 20, 30, and 40 years younger than us. And they do a perfectly good job for people their own age. But, when you hit 50, 60, and 70, your life choices change. Things change. Now you got bad knees and bad back and you got grown children and grandchildren and possibly great-grandchildren, and things that you liked when you were 20 or 30 you probably don't like anymore that you're 50, 60, 70, and things that you like now that you're 60, 70, 50, 60, 70, 80 you might not have cared for so much when you were 20 or 30. And that's why we make these videos, is to give you an extended view of me actually playing the game and letting you see the good, the bad, and the ugly. I do not edit. I just turn the camera on and go. I have no scripts, so you get to see exactly what I get to see and feel. So today, we have a new one. Well, it's been around for a while. It's been on other platforms like, I don't know, PlayStations and I don't even know where it's been, but computers. And people seem to really, really love this game. It's called Green Hell. This one's Green Hell VR, and it's co-op. Now, they have a solo player game, which is what I'm going to play. And they also have co-op where you can have like 2 or 3 friends play with you at the same time, and they don't have to be all on the Quest. They can be on other PlayStations or on their computers or something else, I'm guessing. That's what I don't quite understand that. But so the 3 of you can get together and play. But this game is really, really something. It's a survival game where you're out in the wilderness, and I'm going to actually start this up. You're in the wilderness. Let's resume.
Okay.
This is your character here.
Hey!
And down there's Mia.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, you can come up.
You do know you have the walkie-talkie, right?
Okay, yep, I got a walkie-talkie. Here we go.
You can come up.
Just go ahead. I need to find something in my backpack.
What exactly? The gear should already be at the camp.
You will know when the time comes. Patience.
Very well. You can catch up, yes? The path leads through that canyon.
I know.
All right, find the camp. So the idea is you are in this wilderness, this jungle with all these beautiful birds, and look at the scenery. It's like, oh my goodness, and butterflies, and this is such a beautiful game just to look at. But it's a long, long storyline, which has you going through the wilderness along with Mia to find a tribe of a certain tribe of people who live here who are not exactly of the 21st century, and you have to convince them to help you out. You visited them once before, and since your visit and you wrote a book, things have gone bad for them. That the wild world has joined them and started, oh, you see that? Started invading their camp. So right now what I'm just doing is the introduction to the game. It hasn't even actually started, but it's a big adventure game. If you like survival games, this is a game for you, because you're going to have to find food. You're going to have to create fire. You're going to have to watch out for wildlife. There are tigers and other leopards and other wild animals like these things. There's boars. There's anteaters. I mean, it's just wild and crazy stuff. Oh, here's some food. And you have to continually find food to eat. to survive. I don't think I have my backpack yet, so I can't put things in my backpack. But eventually you will have a backpack that you can load stuff into. You have to find like sticks and stones, and you got to create. Here's a stick here. Got ropes. You're gonna need to make ropes to bind things together to make them stronger. It's just a complete survival of the wildest out in the wild, and it's so beautiful. And the sound, when you're in the headset, the sound is amazing. And look at this waterfalls, and it kind of helps you. There's the camp. It tells you what to do a little bit. It doesn't give away too much, but it does give away some things. So it says to call Mia. So let's talk to Mia.
Okay, I found the tent.
Is everything all right?
The camp looks impressive. They put up a tent for us. Looks like everything's ready.
As long as it doesn't leak, I am fine with it.
Soul Trail always delivers. At first glance, it looks like we have everything we might need.
Perfecto.
So that is day 1. We're going to start day 2. And this is where the story starts to pick up a little bit. We still haven't actually...
Well, that's everything. We're officially settled in.
You know what?
This is the tribe you're looking for.
I remember the agreement, but maybe we should reconsider this. I'm not sure it's the best idea for you to visit them alone.
Cariño, you know I have to do this. It's the only way to make them talk. Oh, don't worry. It'll be all right. Better pick up some wood. Let's have a romantic dinner.
Romantic canned beans.
Use your imagination.
Find a spot to make a fire. Well, that looks like a good spot. Here we got a knife. We got one here on the ground, machete. All right, and we have a notebook. So we want to create a fire. So push the fire. Oops. And put it here. Now.
Honey, I can't seem to find a bag or two. Are you sure you brought everything?
Yeah, everything the porters left. Why? Is anything missing?
I'm not sure yet. But it feels that way.
And you got to do things like chop down a tree to create the wood that you need to build the fire. And it shows you which sticks you need, big ones, small ones. And you can create bigger or smaller ones by taking a big one and cutting it up. Or you can look around and find... Alright, I need one more small one. There we go. You gotta make sure you don't lose your hatchets, because that could be trouble. Alright, there we go. So now,
I need to find something dry.
some tinder, a bird's nest, or dry leaves. Alright, so let's look around. See if we can find a bird's nest or dry leaves. And if you pull these down, you get ropes that you can use to tie things together. So let's look for some dry leaves. Dry leaf. Oh, there we go. All right, so now I need a flint by combining two big rocks and smashing it together. Now I've never done anything like this in my life, in real life. So I'm not really good. There's some dry leaf. There's a rock. I need another rock to smash on it. Oh, wait, machete. There we go. There we go. So now, I can create the fire. And I have fire! Call Mia.
Oh, Mia! The fire is burning.
Coming. Give me a minute.
Alright, so that was
How do
day
you do
2. There's Mia.
You seem so calm.
I am calm. I don't know how to explain it, but strangely, it feels safer here than there.
Oh, I don't know. Jaguars, venomous spiders, and snakes. Let's not forget the scorpions. A mere ant's bite hurts like hell.
I am well aware of that. But still, we have a chance to achieve something. Make a difference. At home, all we could have done was be helpless and wait. I prefer the wilderness.
Yeah, you're right. I'm optimistic. If we're gonna find answers, hell, it'll be here. This time we need to pay attention to the slightest details. Last time I must have missed something.
Last time, you were only making general observations. This time, we have a specific goal.
Nonetheless, I'm a bit worried about you meeting the Yabawaka.
Everything will be fine. I need to go alone. We already agreed that's the only way. Besides, they don't seem to like
Yabawaka.
it.
Sounds like
They
something
don't seem to like outsiders. They shot
that
arrows
would be
at a
said in
military
Star
chopper.
Wars.
Hard to
Yabawaka.
blame them. Since you published your book, they've been under siege by media, scientists, doctors.
Jabba the Hutt would
The
say
World
that.
Health
Yabawaka.
Alliance established a medical camp and probably performed research, violating the tribe's taboos. But I will
Alright, so
convince
they're
them.
giving you the
We have
backstory to what your story here is. There's a tribe here, and you have to go meet them, but only they only like the females for some reason. They don't particularly care. Search the tents. They don't particularly care for men, evidently. Call me. All right. Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Hello? Mia?
Hey,
Is it Mia
sleepyhead.
you're looking
Finally
for?
up?
Where are you?
I should reach the village shortly.
Remember, if you see a totem, do not go any farther. Those are clear warnings.
I know. I read your book.
Well, I was hoping we'd have breakfast together. You surprised me, that's all.
Admit it. You thought I forgot your birthday, didn't you? Well, I didn't.
Oh, there's something. There's a birthday gift. Ooh, look at this.
Exactly what I wanted. It even has solar batteries.
And a macro element scanner. Check yourself to see if you're not missing any. We've been here only a few days, but stress can wear you out.
Tell me about it.
Okay, so we touch, trip and hold. If we want to sleep, it tells you your sleep, your food, your poison, your temperature, because it can get hot, and if you're sick, if you're going to vomit or not. And there we go. Showing how much of each of these I have: water, food, energy, and now I have a backpack. Alright, so I can put things in the backpack. Right now, there's just one of these coconut candy bar things. Alright, that gave me a little life.
Well rested and well fed.
Perfect. And keep it that way. We need that brain of yours working at peak performance.
I'll try to take good care of it. Have you found them yet?
See, and as expected, they don't want to talk. They behave as if I am not here.
But they haven't driven you away. That's a good sign. You need to convince them that you're one of them.
Agreed. That seems to be the right course of action. I will sleep on the edge of the village and only eat what I can find.
Just be careful, please.
I will. But if I am to live like them, we can't be talking so often.
You're right. They're suspicious of technology.
If anything goes wrong, I'll leave the village and get you on the radio. Otherwise, you can assume everything is just fine and there is no need to worry.
All right.
All right. Let's focus on the goal.
So,
I'll be focusing on indexing new plant species. I think I saw a few new specimens around here.
check the corkboard. Okay, let's check the corkboard. What do we know? Tobacco plant leaves. Taco. I'm hungry. It's lunchtime. Great for healing. Venom and bites. Venom. Yeah. I saw this plant on the north side of the camp. After climbing a rock, there's plenty of them. I'll start looking. That's a good place to start. So I'm looking for this this plant. And let's look at this. So we check the corkboard, go to the north to find cut a tobacco plant. Weaker spear, strong spear, torch. All kinds of different plants to look out for. Which one's the tobacco? The purple one. Okay. So let's go and look. And north. North is that away. But what's so great about this game is you get to search and find things like this rope. These things hanging down from the trees. You take them down and you have a rope, which you will need later. You got a couple of sticks. But right now, we're just concentrating on finding the tobacco plant by going north. Now you gotta watch out. Oh, look at the crab. I didn't know they had crabs in this jungle-like water location. But you see there's rivers. Look how beautiful that is. And there's leeches and piranhas and bad things. So I'm just gonna jump out of there so I don't get piranhas on me. That crab you could probably catch later and actually cook it and make a meal out of it. So let's go find the tobacco. Ooh, did you hear that splash? Go north. All right, we have a industrial rope here. But let's look around, see if we can find tobacco. It said to climb a rock. And I know what happens. Oh, what's back here? More trees. Alright, I guess we have to climb the rock to find the tobacco. Yep, gotta go that way. Now I already know what's gonna happen, and it's not gonna be pretty. Unfortunately, you have to do it. Oh!
Fuck
No!
me.
Beep! Yeah, like that I beeped it. Alright, call Mia. I'm in trouble. Mia! Help me!
Mia.
Mamma Mia! Mamma Mia!
I know I was supposed to not call, but a line snapped and I fell down a good 30 feet.
Just Mio, are you okay?
I'm not sure.
Hold on. I'll walk away a bit so they can't hear you. Let me know once you have checked yourself.
Still looking for that tobacco plant. All right, checking the body.
That's
Oop,
definitely not good.
got a boo-boo. Come on. This is a little problem.
It's all right. Nothing's broken. Just scratches and bruises. Nothing to worry about.
In the jungle, every scratch can be dangerous. You need to patch everything up. Do you remember how to do it?
Yes, I do. Mullenaria. Long, smooth, acute leaf, surrounded by yellow flowers.
That's it.
Okay, I'll go look for it.
You should have it in your notepad. Call me when you've treated your wound.
Roger that. Over and out.
There it is. Yellow. Yellow flower with the big leaves. All right, so I have to find me the yellow flower with big leaves. That looks like some right over there. And it's raining again. Here we go. Chop it down. And we take that and we wrap it around. And now I'm all healed. I'm going to put an extra in my backpack and I call Mia. Mamma Mia, Mamma Mia.
Here I am, all wrapped up nicely.
Does it hurt?
Not much.
Good. Hopefully, it will heal fast.
So, how are you doing?
How you doing?
I'll be initiated in a few days. I am optimistic. I expect to be treated as one of their own after that. And I should be able to ask some questions then. Some elders are opposed to this, though. Luckily, Chief Kuini is on my side.
Why are they opposed?
I think they were divided even before I joined them. The chief wanted to approach the World Health Alliance peacefully, but a few of the elders insisted on fighting. Now, the Jabahuaca basically have two factions.
Sounds dangerous, Mia. Be careful.
I'm not in any danger. Told you, I'm optimistic.
All right, so that's that day. Day 32 we're starting.
Jake, please come in.
Oh no.
Jake, I need you here. Jake, please answer me.
Mia? What happened? Mia, speak to me. Mia! What the hell's going on over there?
All right, so that makes your mission is you have to find Mia and see if she's in trouble, and if she is, you have to save her. So here's a cutaway where you're trying to find her at the camp of this group, Hunga Bunga Minga Manga, or whatever they were called. Yabba Gabba, Yabba Dabba Doo, whatever they were called. This is the only time that I remember seeing a cutaway like this. There's probably more in the game. It's just to get the story to go a little faster for you. Uh-oh. Blood in the water. Shark! Shark! And that was just the introduction. Yes, that was just the introduction. Wait until you get inside this game and I actually start playing. The game starts now. So you have to try to find Mia, save her, and, do whatever it takes to survive in the wilderness. And that's the toughest part, is surviving.
Jake, what the hell is going on there? Come on, speak to me, Jake. ¿Por qué no me respondes?
Me no understand Spanish, sorry.
Mia! Mia?
Here we go.
Damn it, this radio.
Alright. Looks like I'm healed. So, let's go back here. Where is Mia? She called for help. It's the 33rd day of your expedition. The book is drenched with water. I don't have any supplies. Mia is missing. Find help. Like, who are you gonna find? Who are you gonna call? I mean, out in this wilderness. But check this out. Look at that waterfalls and the birds and the fish. And later you'll actually be able to catch the fish and cook the fish and eat the fish. Along with other wild animals that are running around. And there's bananas. I'm gonna eat a banana. And the whole game is you just wandering through the forest. Oh, a bone. What's my book say? Spear, stone, hit a bone. ×5. I can make a spear, or I can make an axe. Oops. Yep. So let's look for materials. Because I don't have any kind of weapons with me. There's a big stone and a small stone. Alright, I got flint. And I have a stone that I can make an axe out of. I mean, this game is so good looking, beautiful game. And the whole time you're here, you gotta watch out for wild animals, and your health will go down. Right now, I believe I turned off some of the things because I'm playing the easiest mode ever. And there are things I turned off. Like here, look at this larva. You can eat that, but it's not so good for you. Yeah. This is good for you. And it says, look at my book. What do I need? Bone, broken bone, hit a bone. Sharp stone. So my backpack, let's see what we have in it. We have a flint. We have 2 stones and a bone. Yeah, now I got something sharp that I can attach to a stick and make a spear out of. Now this is the coolest part. You can take your time and you can wander the woods. Over here, we got to go across this log, or we go across the bridge here. But something else you have to be aware of is the time. Can I change that to 13:33? So you gotta watch your time, and if you fall, you will get hurt and possibly die. Oh, look at this. So we're gonna make a stone. There we go. Now I have an axe. But push the button. Right now it's at 100% durability, but as you use it, it will go bad. And it will break eventually. All right. Yes, hello.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? I had an accident.
Hello.
I don't know what happened.
It's me you're
Please.
looking for.
Help? Over. Anyone? Fuck.
Whoop. Naughty word. All right, so as you're walking around, We got leaves that you can use for things. And there's, look at that, wild animal. And you can actually kill those things either with your axe or with later you'll make a bow and arrows. And if you do, you can shoot them with bows and arrows. Oops, that's too big. Ah, look at this. Coconut fruit. And you do have to keep your health up. There's also, you have to drink water. It says, look at the book. Okay. So I want to make a stone axe, a really good one, using the broken bone and some rope. Now I turned off some of the wild animals that are here because there's a lot of different wild animals that can hurt you. I think I left the snakes on and the ants. Of course, I'm collecting rocks because I will need to make a fire. Look at that, right there. There's a family of them. What is this? Is this the tobacco plant? Tobacco, yes. And there's just so many places you can go and see and look at. You don't have to follow any particular path. I mean, there's a little bit you have to follow. I wish you could hear this in my headset. It's surround sound, 3D. Sounds good. Look at the dead animal over there with another animal near it. There are leeches in the water. So you got to be careful of leeches and pull them off. Uh-oh, what was that? As you see, there's something happening around me, so I have to find something that's gonna heal me. And there's just so many different ways to go. Ah, look, coconut. Rolling downhill. Coconut milk. Ah, that helped heal me a bit. And coconut. Now you have a bowl. I can hear something moving. And every time you come out here, you'll see something new and different and exciting. Alright, I'm going to go across. As you see, I'm still a little bit ill, so I'm going to have to find a plant that's going to heal me and make me feel better. Here's that bone, sharpened one, that I had earlier. Evidently, I forgot to put it into my backpack. It's funny, I'm being polite by not talking while I'm eating. Couple of larvas. Alright. I need to find a way to strengthen this up by finding a rope. I think this is where I came from. So, let's go across that bridge. See what we find across the bridge. But it's a big adventure. If you really like survival games and adventure games, then this is definitely something you're going to enjoy. I'm not much into this type of game. I have a few. I'm not good at them, but I do enjoy them. This one is really fun. And just check out how beautiful this looks. Of course, you can see around the outside of my screen here that I'm getting hot and a little bit poisonous. So I have to find me some rope or find me something to eat that's going to heal me. Fever. Assuming plants with anti-something properties will help reduce your fever. I'm guessing that's what I'm suffering from. Oh, look, an anteater. Now, these big animals you see running around, you can actually kill them. There's a snail. I don't want to eat the snail. You can kill those things and make steaks out of them. I hear a rattle. Look at that rattlesnake right there. That will do you some harm. Oh, look at this. There's a bow. And feathers to make arrows from. Can. What's nice about this game too is that it changes from day to night. I haven't seen any of these red plants. Check it out down there. I gotta find some rope too. We need rope. And you make rope out of different things. Do I have wounds? Doesn't look like I have wounds. You can make buildings. So if I wanted to turn this into a location to live, I can do that. Make you win different things, for doing certain things. Crafting. Lots of crafting. Sleeping. So when it gets dark, like it's getting dark now, Here's how I make that. Later on, I have to make a medicine to heal me. I can make a planting area so that I can grow my own food. But it will get dark. It will rain. It will do a lot of really cool stuff. It changes from days and nights and dry and wet, and you see these, the red marks? That's showing that this fruit is starting to go bad. And when it gets all red, that means it's all bad. Alright, so it's getting dark. I might want to start a fire. Get my items out for fires before it gets too dark. Fire, good. How to start a fire? I need to know quickly. It's going dark. Anyways, let's put this all here so it's out of my way. Alright, it is getting dark. So it might be a good time to call it a day. Ooh, I got a sharp stone. Ooh, don't want to lose my bow. But I get to create arrows, bows and arrows. Can I put this here? It is getting dark, people. Ah, there we go. And that bow isn't very strong, as you can see. So I'll have to do things to strengthen it up once it becomes daylight again. But if I go out into the wilderness here, I might get lost. Where a snail. Whoa, rattlesnake. Alright, I'm going to go back here, and I'm going to call this a review once I get back here. But the idea is, this is a good long storyboard with a great story where you're trying to help your friend Mia. And you can play this solo like I am, and there's different levels. You can play it on an easy, you can play it on a medium or the normal, or you can play it on hard, where there's going to be a lot of bad things going to try to happen to you. A lot of slugs, and not slugs, but lions and things in the water that will get you and suck onto you, and things that will hurt you. And then there's also the multiplayer mode. Ah, bow and arrows, yeah. There's one feather. So if I get a stick, it's so dark, and that's not the right stick. Alright, you can't see it, but I just made my first arrow. So I'm going to put that in my backpack, and I'm going to call it a night because there was a bed here, and I'm going to go to sleep. and time will go by, as you see. Wow, it's still dark. It's 4:10 in the a.m. So now I can take my arrow and try to shoot it at those guys down there. And if you kill them, you can make steaks. And when you make the steaks, you put them over a fire, you cook them, you eat them, you have fun. But anyways, this is a great adventure game. Let's call it a review because it's been going on long enough. It's called Green Hell VR. Green Hell VR. Anyways, it's a fun survival game. I'm not much into this, as I said, but this one really had me intrigued because there's no rush and you can go wander any direction you want to go. Eventually, you'll end up going where you need to go. You craft a few things. I'm not the kind of guy who likes crafting in games. But this one is fun. I enjoyed this. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this a solid 8. A solid 8, and you can play with your friends. I would think this would be a lot easier if you had 2 or 3 friends playing with you, and you can work together as a team to fight off the wild animals like the tigers, and to collect, because there's times you'll get hurt and you're going to need medicines, and you're going to have to try to find the medicine before you pass out. There's one place where you have to make this thing that makes you, if you drink it, you get sick, and you have to find the right plants and boil some water and make a medicine that will cure you of the illness. I mean, it's just really, really cool, and it's just beautiful to walk around in this place. I would just enjoy, traveling around without, getting hurt or seeing things, just being able to look at the trees and the butterflies and the fish and the birds. It's just unbelievable. It's a solid 8. And if you really, really love the survival games, this is definitely a survival game for you. So until next time, I wish I could show you more. I really do. The first video I made was like an hour and a half long, and that's like way too long. And this one's coming up on close to an hour. But I'm going to give up now and give it a good day. Thank you very much. My name was Jeff. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the page here on YouTube or follow along on Facebook, depending on where you're watching this from. The Facebook page and the YouTube page are two different, they're the same basic page. The videos that appear on YouTube first and 1 week later show up on Facebook. And but there are things on Facebook that are not on YouTube, and there are things on the YouTube that are not on Facebook. So if you could join them both, that'd be great. I do not charge for anything. There's no admission fee. I will not try to sell you anything. I have no sponsors. I don't take money from Facebook or from YouTube because I want to keep my reviews honest and open for people 50 and up. And you don't have to be 50 and up, all right? People ask, and I say, no, we don't card you at the door. If you're 20, 30, 40, whatever age you are, and you find my videos help you to be able to see more of a game and understand it more before you decide to purchase it or not, that's perfectly fine. I just do it for 50 and up because like games like this, I can play seated. There's no real shoulder or knees or back problems. If you have them, doesn't really affect much in this. So that's why I do this. It's for people 50 and up who may have, aged. And it's not the years, it's the mileage, right? But anyways, until next time, thank you and bye-bye.